Picture this. You're a young pilot, just 26 years old, soaring through the skies on a routine training flight. The sun is out, the clouds are fluffy, and everything feels perfect. This was the reality for Ewa Wisniewska, a German paraglider, on a seemingly ordinary day in February 2007. She was in Australia, preparing for the upcoming Paragliding World Championships. The goal was simple: get some practice, get familiar with the air currents, and enjoy the ride. But the sky, as beautiful as it is, can be dangerously unpredictable. What started as a standard training session was about to turn into one of the most terrifying and miraculous survival stories in aviation history. As Ewa and her fellow paragliders were in the air, the weather began to change, and fast. Dark, menacing clouds started to bubble up on the horizon. These weren't just rain clouds. They were the building blocks of a massive cumulonimbus cloud, a thunderhead. Before they knew it, two powerful storm cells can in an instant. Ewa, along with a Chinese pilot named He Zhongpin, found themselves trapped. The updraft, the powerful current of rising air inside the storm, was like a giant invisible hand grabbing their paragliders and pulling them violencia. They were being sucked accessorios into the heart of the cyclone. Imagine being pulled upwards at speeds of over 45 miles per hour. That's faster than a cheetah, straight up into the sky. Ewa was helpless, a tiny speck being consumed by a storm of unimaginable power. As she ascended, the temperature plummeted. It dropped to a bone-chilling -40 degrees Celsius. Rain turned to hail, pelting her with ice pellets the size of golf balls. Lightning flashed all around her, illuminating the chaotic, swirling darkness inside the cloud. She lost consciousness from the lack of oxygen, her body encased in a thin layer of ice. For 40 minutes, she was a frozen, unconscious passenger on the world's most dangerous roller coaster. Miraculously, the storm that pulled her up eventually spat her out. After reaching an altitude of nearly 33,000 feet, higher than Mount Everest, in the cruising zone of a commercial jet, the updraft weakened and she began to fall. She regained consciousness around 22,000 feet, still disoriented and hypothermic. Her glider was a mess, tangled and coated in ice. With frozen fingers and a mind struggling to comprehend what just happened, she had to untangle her equipment and regain control. Despite the hail, the wind, and the sheer terror, her training kicked in. She managed to navigate her battered glider and began her descent. After more than 3 hours total in the air, Ewa finally landed in a field, 40 miles away from where she'd taken off. She was covered in ice, bruised by hail, and suffering from severe frostbite, but incredibly, she was alive. Her GPS tracker confirmed the unbelievable data. She had survived an ascent to 32,634 feet. Tragically, the other pilot, He Zhongpin, was found the next day, having succumbed to the extreme conditions. Ewa's story is a chilling reminder of nature's power, but it's also an astonishing testament to human resilience and the will to survive against all odds. What began as a simple training flight became a record-breaking, life-altering ordeal, etched forever in the history of flight. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story as incredible as I did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing true stories. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.